I'll be reacting to Girls Frontline episode 4. I'll be watching it off of Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Oh yeah, I'm pumped up for this. Because honestly, this series has been improving. Well, at least in comparison to its second and third episodes, anyway. I actually don't mind the recap. It's well done for the most part. Showing us some of the nice, cool, tense moments from the previous episode, too. The thing is, I ain't gonna be inclined to answer any questions at all, though. I love that Yandere face. Ooh, just something about that. Seeing it in anime female characters is usually fun to see. Same with male characters, just something about a female anime character doing that face just sends shivers down my spine sometimes. Hell yeah, I've been waiting to see her meet her girl. Well, our other girl, anyway. Because this has definitely been a long time coming in the series. Well, I'm not going to blame the commander for showing up. She probably has to make tactics, so she's probably resting considering everything she's done so far. I do like here, they mention differences between like the lower end models and the higher end models, even when it comes to recovery speed too. And I'm not going to blame. I mean, that naturally takes precedence over everything else, all things considered. And I like the politeness of her goal here and wanting to visit the commander. Yes, this opening. You made the show. Yeah! This opening. So hype as shit. Especially this bit when it goes like, what type of instruments do they use to make that noise? It sounds so damn cool. I mean, I know people give this series shit and all. My goodness. This opening, oh man, it just makes everything so immensely entertaining to see, if you ask me. The only thing now I'm wondering is, when it comes to the antagonist, are we ever going to see like the main people behind making all the opposing dolls? Because that would give the series a lot more gravity than it already had if it were to go that far. Because I wonder if this is just going to be one of those anime that just introduces conflict, but we're never going to get any resolution. That's the thing I'm wondering. Because don't get me wrong, so far I like the premise of the series. It's nice and all, but anime like this could fall apart if they don't execute its premise properly. That's my only concern. I'm not hating. I'm just mentioning my concerns because I've seen a lot of anime based off of novels, mangas, or games that just don't live up to the premises, unfortunately. Ah, that's a shame too. Oh, hell yeah! Hey, at least she's safe though. That's what matters the most at the end of the day. And hey, at the very least, see one of her other friends is safe, though. Because for all we know, they all could have been in major danger completely 6 feet under. So at least it's better than not knowing anything at all. And I like this because it shows you how powerful the bond is between her and the other girl that she considers a sister to. I think moments like that are actually pretty damn freaking sweet, if you ask me. I like how she's fucking pouty. But this is what I like about the series. At least they're giving each of the separate dolls their own defining personalities. It makes them a bit more lovable, if you ask me. This chick. But I kind of hope this. Don't get me wrong. I like the fighting action stuff, but I really hope this series gets to have a few more slice of life moments because honestly, this series shines too. Whenever you do have some nice casual slice of life moments like this, and I mean that in a good way. I was surprised someone that little was able to push it that much. But then again, I guess they aren't humans, so I guess something like that should be extremely feasible. I like how she's just going all freaking gaga like a fangirl. Honestly, MB5 has been a fucking good girl, considering what she's done. I wish I could remember the names of all these girls, but I'm only going to remember the names of the main ones, though. Oh. But about damn time, I've been waiting to see when she was going to be able to see the commander, if you ask me. It's been a fucking long time coming. I just like how you have all of these dolls wanting to visit the commander. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, it would make sense that you'd recognize her. The thing is, though, our girl is not going to be the type that's just going to want to stay still and do nothing, though. I mean, knowing how she operates, she's going to always want to try her best to help out. I like how Jensen's able to read our girl pretty easily. It shows you how much she's remember interacting with the dolls and all that. Oh, yeah, looks like we're about to see some throwdowns. And saying that, I'm noticing that the chins look a little bit off model when it comes to the other girl Frontline episodes. And I can only hope it means that the action sequences are going to be good, but even like the animation with like the helicopters looked a little bit lag. Yeah, even the running animation doesn't look as fluid. Like when it comes to the hair of M4A1, the hair is not moving as fluidly as it did in like episode 1 or 3. Kind of giving me some episode 2 vibes where the people in charge of the animation aren't as proficient as the animation team doing the previous episode. I'm assuming so they don't waste any bullets or ammo. And also to not needlessly throw away the lives of the lower end dolls and cause unnecessary risk. Considering how much Jansen worries about them and considering the context of episode 2, that's also my guess as to why they're not just going to attack straight up directly. Oh. I just love how some of those are freaking trolls. Oh. Well, the animation doesn't look that bad. I would have loved to have seen some bullets maybe land on edges of the buildings. So at the very least, get some bullet holes effects. At least that would make the animation look a little bit more intense. But it doesn't look awful, though. At least it's not still shots. So I'll give the episode credit for that. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some explosives or some gunfire to kill all those dolls simultaneously. Oh. Don't get me wrong, the sound effects of the gun themselves sound... Yeah, the animation here is bad because you're just seeing a bunch of stills as the dolls are being shot, the enemy dolls. You're not seeing them directly impact their bodies and cause destruction like we saw in episodes 1 or 3. This definitely feels similar to episodes 2 style, which felt weak. And even the sound effects aren't that good. Because, again, I'm comparing this to episodes 1 and 3. 1 and 3, when you had bullets land on body parts, you felt like the clank and crash effects. Here, it just feels like you're hearing the gunfire, but you don't hear the gunfire land on any building, environments, or anything like that. In contrast, anyway. I mean, that's impressive if they're able to do this with civilian models. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to. And that's what I love about Giante in here, too. Shows you how much she really does care. But dolls can still die, though. Oh, what a sweetheart. Well, yeah, because if they lose M481, they'd be losing a big-ass asset. And I love how she emphasized, especially M481, that she doesn't want to lose her because I'm loving how the series is establishing that if they were to lose one of the more bigger and advanced models, it would be a huge hit to our main protagonist. So at least it establishes some stakes because at least before this episode, it was kind of hard for the series to have stakes considering that, oh, a doll dies, you can just transport the memories into another doll or vessel in order to continue the mission. So that's why I'm kind of liking the approach that the episode took in that conversation between Giante and M4A1. Honestly, that shit sounds interesting. I would have loved to have seen that on screen because now the episode's feeling a little bit rushed. Because if we would have seen the Songvis find out the location of the others, that would have been tense as hell. I'm just saying. But at least when it comes to Soap too, we're getting characterization for her because we can even see she gets unnerved when her friends are in trouble. So at least that's a little bit more emotional stakes to the episode, to the credit of the writing staff. I like how Jansen looks like she's fucking talking with children. Oh man, she's fucking adorable. And that's why I love her. And she is right. And that's if the situation ends up being that easy. It might be harder than she would ever expect, unfortunately. Damn, what a fucking badass. She has to run, though. Oh. And something I'm liking about Jansen is I like how she tries to convince other people through her own words to just see her perspective and to rationalize why they should do things the way she recommends them being done. It gives Jansen a lot more mature. I mean, we already got grasp of maturity, but it gives us even more snippets of it in this episode. I mean, Silton was pretty cute. I kind of do wonder where those dolls are aiming at because you don't see any of the bullets go. You don't even see any stray bullets go inside of that building. Kind of a shame that the action set pieces in the episode have been pretty meh. Because of as far as Jansen, pretty much any scene with Jansen has been good, to its credit. But man, has the action looked like it sucked balls, though. Is this how the series is going to be for like every odd numbered episode? The episode looks good, but for every even numbered episode, it looks like shit. That seems like where the series is heading towards. So, one, am I supposed to expect episode 5 to look great, but then episode 6 to look like trash? Seems like it's going to be that way. Okay, that's just some bad storyboarding there because you have like literally dolls missing a target that's running in front of them. That's bad choreography there. And then in this instance, you have the girl shooting, but you don't see any bullets. I mean, I guess they've got the firearm advantage. How? Okay, how is Soap 2 not being wrecked by the bullets? I mean, come on, really? You expect me to believe that she can somehow avoid all those bullets? That's some damn bad choreography there. Like, whoever wrote this action bit needs to either have the writing privileges provoked, or maybe the episode just needs a better director to handle the script. I wonder when. I guess I'm gonna assume they didn't use that shield because those are rare. I like how you have all these bullets landing on the dolls and it still doesn't cause any damage. It just looks like it's just crazy. Yay! Stills! Good job, animators. Y'all showed up amazing cost-cutting measures. And I believe they used that same still in the previous shot, only differently colored. Good job. Now that's how you do recycling right there. No, this episode's been sucking balls. Again, the only thing we're dealing with was just the stuff regarding Giantane and M481's conversations with Sub 2 and Giantane. There really wasn't much to. Yeah, but Sub 2 took a lot of unnecessary risks, though, if you ask me. Oh, shit, my timer went off. Didn't end in the background. I noticed it went off. Shit. Whoa! All right, we're finally getting some more characterization from our girl here. Because we never really have any details about her until this moment, anyway. That's if AR isn't in danger already, though. Yeah, I mean, they got to recover. I mean, shit. They got to be considering defending themselves. Aww. I like how you can tell she hesitated, though, because she probably wishes she could say yes. But also be reckless for them to be going on a mission right now. I wonder if Sub 2's going to go rogue. She just said what she couldn't help, though. But I do understand where Sub 2's coming from, and she wants to save the person that risked her life to save her, so I'm not going to blame her. But she literally said the reason why she can't. Oh, boy. Oh, fuck. Now shit's getting really freaking tense now. Because this one looks like she has all the confidence in the world. That's a damn good question, actually. And knowing M4A1, she actually might come for them because she is the kind to want to protect her friends. Oh, yeah, I like this shit. Especially that smug smile. Okay. I like the ending of the episode, but it doesn't make up for the episode, though. Now, here are my problems with the episode. And surprisingly, most of the problems don't have to do with the writing. The writing in this episode, it wasn't amazing. It wasn't terrible. But the issue I have with the episode has to do with the presentation. Because let's just be real. Show of hands. Who watches Girls Frontline for the character and story? Any show of hands? Oh, yeah, probably no one. Now, who watches this series for the action? That's my issue with the episode. If the action looks like horse shit and half the episode was action and episode number 4, that's a big fucking deal because it's like, at this point, what the fuck's the point of watching the series if everything's gonna look like shit? At this point, I might as well be watching a freaking slice of life then if I'm gonna watch poorly done action. That's my issue with the episode because it's like the action sequences are badly done. Really, you had bits where it looked like the enemy dolls were just walking into fucking gunfire without trying to blast off their own gunfire. You had moments where it looked like they should have been able to shoot Soap 2, but they weren't able to because Soap 2 has plot armor. Literally, look like she was just jumping into the line of fire, but no bullets could hit her. What is she, like fucking Neo from the Matrix? And I say Neo because this is funded by Warner. The series is funded by Warner Bros. So I think I can actually make that comment. And just things like that really break immersion because it's like, instead of it making look like a series that's grounded in reality, and yes, I know that this series, there's no way it's going to be grounded in reality, but at least episodes 1 and 3 had a semi-grounded feel when it comes to its fight sequences. There was nice consistency and logic. There was nice sense of logic in the physics, good action choreography. And then this episode proceeds to have none of that at all. And that's what really makes it so damn disappointing, because it's like, when it comes to this episode, the script itself wasn't that bad, because I actually love seeing how GNT holds on to its stance of, even though, yes, she knows that the doll's memories can be transferred into another body, she doesn't want to have him suffer. I like how this shows us a continuation of that, and how much she values some of the more elite models like M481 and things like that. It really adds a lot of nice intensity into the episode. But damn, it's going to be hard to feel any intensity, though, when the set pieces look like shit. And it goes on top of that, some of the things are rushed. I would have loved to have seen AR-15 actually risk herself to allow her friend to escape. But it's like, how can I feel emotional gravitas when you skip potentially cool moments like that and they're just beast through? It's hard to feel emotion when this series is just skipping through anything that could be relatively interesting. So that's my issue with the episode. It just goes too freaking quick. It's like, geez, series, just slow the fuck down. You do not need to go 100 miles per hour in every single segment. So that's my issue with the episode. The poorest directing kind of ruins it, because the script itself is decent. It just needed better execution. And sadly, just like episode 2, this one didn't have good execution. I'm sure if this episode would have had better animators, this episode could have been damn fucking good. It doesn't, though, unfortunately. And I'm being honest, it really doesn't. There was a lot of stills, awkward derp shots. I mean, it just breaks immersion. And for an action series, you don't want this. This is semi-acceptable in a slice of life anime or a comedy if the dialogue is good. I've rated series that have had bad visuals, but that are slice of life anime as long as the scripts are amazing. But this series ain't a slice. It's an action series. It has to look good. If not, then what's the fucking point? So that's why, with a heavy heart, if I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being out, 10 being exceptional, the episode straight up is a 4.75 out of 10. I expected better from this. And I can only hope episode 5 is better, because holy shit, at this rate, it feels like this series needs to, for every good episode it has, it feels like it needs to have a shitty one afterwards. I just hope this series breaks the trend and it eventually can make 2 consistently good-looking episodes back-to-back. I don't think that'd be too much to ask for. But yeah, this episode wasn't good, though, because it was rushed, bad action sequences. I guess I will compliment the voice acting. The voice acting was good, but that's really the only thing I can say about it. Positively, anyway. Aside from a bit of good writing involving GNT here and there. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.